Welcome to CEO Insights. I'm Marilyn de Guzman with investingnews.com. I'm speaking with Don Smith, Managing Director at Tempest Minerals. Hi, Don. Good to have you.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, it's great to be here.
Yeah, you too. So the recent high-grade intercepts at the Yalgoo Remorse target, they're certainly encouraging. Could you elaborate on how these findings might accelerate your project timelines and what specific milestones should investors be looking out for?
Sure. So regarding the intercepts, for those who aren't aware of the story, we were drilling a very compelling copper exploration target late last year. And when we drilled through, we found some copper, but we also found very high-grade magnetite iron, very high grade. And in answer to the second part, the drill holes are quite widely spaced, so approximately 0.5 kilometer between holes. And that means that we have a very long exposure. And so we know that the deposit, which it is clearly a deposit, it's a big discovery we've made. We know that the drilling intercepts wide spacing, and so it is. We know the extent of the ore body, and now it's just a matter of infilling. So we're already well advanced. It's not just a one hole discovery. We already have the whole thing mapped out. So
yeah. So what are the next steps, I guess?
Next steps. So we've got a lot more drilling to do, but we also have metallurgy testing in progress. We've got studies in progress already. So it's only a 2-month-old story essentially, but we've already released an exploration target, but we'll call it a very high confidence exploration target. We have a maiden resource coming out very shortly. I'd hope to have it here for PDAC, but it's not done yet. As I said, we've got metallurgy testing, a whole bunch of science and studies in process. So yeah.
So with those promising copper and iron grades, are you considering any strategic partnerships or joint ventures to expedite the development?
Certainly. Those that know our company and know me that would know that we don't do dogma. So we're always open to whatever is the best economic outcome for Tempest Minerals. But at the moment, we're going to be advancing this project to development. And but we are always open to strategic partners. And in fact, we signed an MOU a few month or so ago with a company called Green Steel, who will be building a sustainable energy green steel facility not far from our project. So it's a lot of exciting things happening.
Right. Recently, you've also announced the commencement of metallurgical testing. What are you hoping to learn from this testing, and how would that impact the development of the project?
Okay, interesting. So many companies wait until much further down the project chain to do things like metallurgical testing. We're trying to advance this project very rapidly, but also when it comes to magnetite iron, things like the energy consumption and the grindability are critical to the economics of such a project. And we want to know right up front what that looks like so that we can model and be ready for it. But the results, which are due in the next month or so, the preliminary ones are looking good already. So
right. So aside from those results that you're waiting on, what are some of the other catalysts that investors should look for?
Certainly, I mentioned the maiden resources coming out. We'll have a second drill program coming. We've got the other studies that we're doing. We've got other field work, and we also have 2,000 square kilometers of some of the best real estate in Australia that we're going to be exploring for copper, gold, and zinc as well. So there's no shortage of catalysts but I think when the market, we're modestly valued to say the least at the moment, but I think when the market finally wakes up and realizes we have at the moment circa 100 million tons of high-grade magnetite, which can be mined very, very rapidly, and there's a processing facility nearby, I think we're going to re-rate, and all the other things we're doing are just going to amplify that.
Are you planning to take this all the way to production, looking for partners to do the production work?
No, certainly we're well experienced. Everyone on our board and our team have built mines, including myself, so we're perfectly capable of doing it. But as I said before, no dogma. If there's a better outcome, we're open to it.
Right. That's good. Well, we will leave it at that. Thanks, Don, for taking the time.
Right.
Okay. And thanks, everyone, for watching. Join us again next time for another edition of CEO Insights.